Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Maffa. That gamble did not... At the 12. They bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss, really. That is a statement play.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He spins that thing down the middle. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after he's...
Talk about the worst throw of all fucking time.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
They started this drive in great field position now, needing to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. He makes the connection. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to the end zone. And it's
My guy did absolutely nothing to cut that off.
So underrated.
He threw in double coverage. He still got it. That's hilarious.
To know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Coming out with it, it's Maffa. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down.
He's loose, and he's brought down after a huge completion. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Dude, legit, he couldn't have thrown a worse pass. He couldn't have thrown a worse pass, and he still got it. My guy did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's...
Notice how he misses that block completely for me to actually get in the end zone, but he takes the other guy and lets him go right at me. Horrible AI. Horrible.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. On the run, it's Adams. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. A nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the middle. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Oh, yeah, that's not logical. That is not logical.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver shows motion. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Heaves it deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
What the fuck is my guy behind him that doesn't do shit? What the fuck is this?
The job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
My guy is trying to tackle him. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Look at this.
Get my running backs the ball in space as much
What the fuck was that?
Sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's
Purposely put everybody there and look what fucking happens.
Run has them set up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And they
Fuck you, bitch. Read you again like a fucking book.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got time. They've got the lead. And, David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also, momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside.
Wow. Holy fuck.
17. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble and throw.
My God. Oh, my God. Oh, you fuck.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush.
You got to be.
Accuracy on that.
Fuck.
He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he
Bro, that's a fucking touchdown.
he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left half.
Should have been a fucking touchdown. It should have been a fucking touchdown. He over fucking threw it.
And that lead
God damn it.
bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. Touchdown!
That's fucking shit right there. You should at least make a fucking tackle.
It was Katie bar the door, baby. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
He'll bring it out. It's Maffa. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat seeking.
He caught it!
Fuck you, buddy.
Touchdown, Tiger!
I see what the fuck you tried to do. Out my fucking face.
They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes.
Going up top.
Oh my God! Oh my God! They didn't even fucking react. The game is over. The game is over. Wow.
QB had to do with the pressure because he was hurried. He just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the
Bro, I have never... There's 3 people there. That's an easy pick.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
Game should be fucking over. Game should be fucking over. There's... Oh my God. Like, what the fuck?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he's going to try to get it all here.
And that's another drop pick, or I should say should have been a pick.
It's incomplete. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time.
And he throws it.
There you go, buddy. Oh, shit.
Third of the night. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds showing off the hands on the...
Bye-bye, pussy. Get the fuck out. Thank you. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Fucking bitch. Get out. Bye-bye. We're in the fucking shit, motherfuckers. B, I might come back. Hold up. Let me go make some chicken. And I'll be back. I'll be back.